The studio lights blazed down on the set of The View, where the audience buzzed with anticipation for the day's guest, none other than the enigmatic Johnny Depp. He sauntered onto the stage with his signature swagger, dressed in a rumpled leather jacket, fedora tilted just so, and a mischievous grin that had charmed millions over the decades. The hosts Whoopi Goldberg, Sarah Haynes, Sunny Hostin, Alyssa Fair Griffin, and of course, the fiery Joy Behar welcomed him with varying degrees of enthusiasm. Depp was there to promote his latest film, a quirky indie project about a pirate-turned-artist, but the conversation quickly veered off script. Joy Behar, known for her no-holds-barred style, wasted no time diving into the controversial waters of Depp's past. "Johnny, let's talk about the elephant in the room," she began, her voice sharp as a tack. "Your trial with Amber Heard, did you really think justice was served? Or was it just Hollywood protecting one of its own?" Depp chuckled softly at first, leaning back in his chair, but his eyes narrowed slightly. He responded with his trademark wit, "Joy, justice is like a good mess. Sometimes it's smooth, sometimes it burns, but in the end, it's what you make of it." The audience laughed, but Behar wasn't amused. She pressed on, accusing him of evading the question and bringing up old tabloids about his wild days. Depp tried to steer back to the film, sharing anecdotes from the set, but Behar interrupted again, her tone escalating. "Come on, Johnny, own up to it. You've had a history of volatility." The other hosts exchanged uneasy glances as the tension thickened. Depp's smile faded, replaced by a steely gaze. He countered calmly at first, defending his privacy and the toll of public scrutiny, but Behar doubled down, referencing specific allegations from the trial, her words cutting like glass. The audience shifted uncomfortably, some murmuring in support of Depp, others nodding along with Behar. Whoopi tried to mediate. "All right, let's keep it civil, folks," but the damage was done. Depp's voice rose slightly as he said, "I've been through the ringer, Joy, and I won't sit here and be dissected like a frog in biology class." Behar fired back, "Well, if you can't handle the heat, maybe don't come on a talk show." The exchange grew heated, with Depp accusing her of bias and sensationalism. The producers in the control room scrambled, sensing the segment spiraling out of control. Finally, Depp stood up abruptly, removing his mic. "I've had enough of this ambush," he declared, his voice echoing through the studio. The audience gasped as he walked off stage, leaving the hosts stunned. Behar sat there, mouth agape, while Whoopi called for a commercial break. Backstage, Depp reportedly vented to his team about the unfair treatment, vowing never to return. The incident exploded online, with fans rallying behind Depp, calling for Behar's apology. Clips went viral, dissecting every word, every gesture. Analysts debated if this was a PR stunt or genuine clash. Depp's supporters flooded social media with #Justice for Johnny, while Behar's fans defended her journalistic grit. The View's ratings skyrocketed that day, but at what cost? Rumors swirled that ABC executives were furious, considering suspensions. Depp, ever the artist, turned the drama into inspiration for his next project. The story highlighted the fragile line between entertainment and exploitation in daytime TV. As the dust settled, one thing was clear: Johnny Depp doesn't back down easily, and neither does Joy Behar. This fiery clash would be remembered as one of The View's most explosive moments, a testament to the unpredictable nature of live television. In the aftermath, interviews with insiders revealed the build-up Depp's team had requested light topics, but Behar insisted on addressing the controversy. The host later commented on her podcast, standing by her questions but regretting the tone. Depp, in a cryptic Instagram post, shared a drawing of a stormy sea, captioned "Navigating Rough Waters." The public discourse evolved into broader conversations about celebrity accountability and media ethics. Fans speculated on future appearances, wondering if reconciliation was possible. The event even inspired memes, with Depp's walk-off photoshopped into historical moments. Ultimately, it reinforced Depp's rebel image and Behar's unapologetic persona, keeping both in the spotlight long after the cameras stopped rolling. Following the dramatic exit, the internet erupted like a volcano, spewing opinions from every corner of the globe. Hashtags like #Depp vs Behar and #kicked off The View trended worldwide, amassing millions of views within hours. TikTok users recreated the clash with exaggerated impressions, while Twitter now hosted heated debates. Depp's loyal fanbase, the Defheads, mobilized swiftly, petitioning for Behar's removal from the show. They argued that her aggressive questioning crossed into harassment, dredging up painful memories from his defamation trial. Counter-arguments praised Behar for holding powerful figures accountable, refusing to let celebrities skate by on charm alone. Media outlets scrambled to cover the story, with TMZ obtaining exclusive backstage footage showing Depp pacing angrily, muttering about "gotcha" journalism. Entertainment Tonight interviewed eyewitnesses from the audience, who described the atmosphere as electric yet uncomfortable. One fan recalled, "It was like watching a boxing match. Depp landed some punches with his sarcasm, but Behar came back swinging." The View's official statement downplayed the incident, calling it a passionate discussion, but insiders leaked that emergency meetings were held to manage the fallout. ABC feared backlash from Depp's massive following, potentially boycotting the network. Meanwhile, Depp retreated to his private island, reportedly painting abstract pieces inspired by the confrontation. Joy Behar, undeterred, appeared on the next episode with a sly smile, addressing the elephant. "Well, that was lively, wasn't it, Johnny? If you're watching, no hard feelings." Her co-host chuckled nervously, trying to lighten the mood. The clash sparked discussions on talk show dynamics of how far is too far. Experts weighed in on CNN, analyzing body language, Depp's crossed arms signaling defensiveness, Behar's pointed finger emphasizing accusation. Late-night hosts like Jimmy Fallon parodied the scene, with impersonators nailing Depp's drawl and Behar's New York accent. The video script could capture this chaos, narrate the online frenzy, intercut with viral clips, and explore the psychological toll on celebrities. Depp's history of eccentricity added layers. Remember his vampire-like lifestyle and quirky roles? Behar's reputation as a provocateur made her the perfect foil. As days passed, merchandise popped up, t-shirts reading "I survived Depp" on The View. The story transcended entertainment, touching on themes of resilience and redemption. Depp's career, post-trial, had been on an upswing with acclaimed performances. This could either boost or hinder it. Behar, a veteran of controversies, brushed it off as part of the job. Public polls showed divided opinions. Of 55% sided with Depp, 45% with Behar. The incident reminded everyone of the raw humanity behind the glamour. In a follow-up interview, Depp reflected philosophically, "Life's a stage, and sometimes the script flips." Behar quipped on her show, "Next time, bring your A game, Johnny." The ripple effects continued, influencing how guests prepare for interviews. Producers now vet questions more rigorously to avoid such blow-ups. Yet, the allure of unscripted drama keeps viewers tuning in. This event joined the annals of TV history, alongside infamous walk-offs like Tom Cruise's couch jumping. For Depp, it was another chapter in his storied life. For Behar, just Tuesday. The video could end on a speculative note. Will they ever reconcile? Only time will tell in the ever-spinning wheel of Hollywood drama. Delving deeper into the backstreet, Johnny Depp's appearances on The View was months in the making. His publicist had negotiated terms, emphasizing promotion over personal probing, but daytime TV thrives on the personal. The View, celebrating its 17th season, needed a ratings boost amid streaming competition. Depp, fresh from a European Film Festival win, seemed the perfect draw. Joy Behar, the show's longest-serving host, prepared meticulously, reviewing trial transcripts and op-eds. Her intent, spark meaningful dialogue on domestic issues. But intentions clashed with reality. As the segment unfolded, Depp shared charming stories from his pirate stays, delighting the crowd. Behar interjected with, "But let's get real, your ex accused you of abuse. How do you respond to women who see you as a symbol of unchecked privilege?" Depp paused, his expression shifting from amusement to irritation. "I've been cleared by a jury, Joy." Moving on is key, she persisted, citing feminist critiques, her voice rising. The other hosts attempted interventions. Sunny Hostin noted legal nuances. Sarah Haynes pivoted to his art. But the duo locked horns. Depp accused Behar of agenda pushing. "You're not interviewing, you're prosecuting," Behar retorted, "and you're dodging." The audience divided, some applauding Depp's stand, others cheering Behar's boldness. Security hovered nearby as temperatures soared. When Depp removed his earpiece and stormed off, the studio fell silent before erupting in whispers. Post-incident, Behar faced internal scrutiny. Did she go too far? ABC issued a memo on guest handling. Depp's team released a statement. Mr. Depp appreciates open discourse but not character assassination. The media frenzy intensified, with tabloids fabricating details like thrown chairs. Untrue. Psychologists analyzed the power dynamics. Depp as the wounded artist, Behar as the truth seeker. Fans organized watch parties for the episode rerun, dissecting every frame. The clash highlighted broader societal rifts. Me Too versus due process. Depp's supporters argued media bias. Behar's defended journalistic integrity. In a twist, Amber Heard issued a subtle tweet. History repeats. Conspiracy theories emerged. Was it staged for publicity? Viewership data suggested yes, the highest in years. Depp channeled the energy into music, collaborating on a protest song. Behar authored a column, Why We Must Ask Hard Questions. The video script could weave these elements: timeline of events, expert commentary, fan reactions. It underscores the human cost of Depp's anxiety resurfacing, Behar's hate mail influx. Yet, both emerged stronger, their brands intact. The incident spurred reforms in talk shows, mandating sensitivity training. As 2025 wound down, it remained a hot topic at award shows. Depp joked in an acceptance speech, "Thanks to Joy for the inspiration." Behar laughed it off on air. Ultimately, the clash was a mirror to our polarized world, where dialogue often devolves into discord. The script could conclude with hope. Perhaps one day, they'll share a laugh over it. Until then, it's etched in TV lore as a cautionary tale of clashing egos under bright lights. The repercussions of Johnny Depp's walk-off rippled through the entertainment industry like shockwaves. Competitors like The Talk and Good Morning America capitalized, inviting Depp for fair interviews. He appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live, recounting the ordeal with humor. "I felt like Captain Jack facing the Kraken, except the Kraken had better one-liners." Laughter ensued, boosting his likability. Joy Behar, meanwhile, defended her stance on podcasts, arguing for unfiltered truth in media. "If we coddle stars, what's the point?" she said. Critics accused her of bullying. Supporters hailed her fearlessness. The Views panel discussed the fallout internally, with Whoopi advocating balance. Audience demographics shifted. Younger viewers tuned in for drama, older ones tuned out. Sponsors monitored closely, wary of controversy. Depp's film saw a box office bump, curiosity driving ticket sales. Behar's book sales spiked too, her memoir reissued with a new chapter. Social media algorithms amplified the story, creating echo chambers. Depp's Instagram gained followers. Behar's faced trolls. Legal experts pondered libel suits, but none materialized. Instead, parody sketches flooded SNL. Kate McKinnon as Behar, Bill Hader as Depp. The cultural impact extended to academia. Communications classes used it as a case study. Feminists debated, empowerment or aggression? Men's rights groups claimed victory. The video script might include montages of reactions, celebrities tweeting support. Behind-the-scenes leaks revealed producer panic. A commercial breaks extended. Apologies drafted. Depp reportedly sent Behar a peace offering, a bottle of rum with a note, to smoother seas. She quipped, "I'll drink to that." Reconciliation rumors swirled, but neither confirmed. The incident inspired art, fan fiction, murals, even an indie play. Tourism to the Views studio increased, fans snapping selfies outside. Media ethics panels convened, questioning boundaries. Depp reflected in Vanity Fair, "It was raw, rela life unscripted." Behar on CNN, "Regrets? None." The clash humanized Depp's vulnerability, Behar's tenacity. As awards season approached, bets placed on mentions. The story evolved from scandal to legend, teaching resilience. Video could feature timelines, pre-show hype, live blow-up, aftermath buzz. It highlights media's double-edged sword of fame's price. In the end, both thrived, proving controversy fuels careers. The script paints a vivid picture of Hollywood's underbelly, where egos collide and sparks fly. captivating audiences worldwide. Expanding on the personal toll, Johnny Depp retreated to his French chateau post-clash, seeking solace in painting and music. Friends revealed he felt ambushed, triggering trial flashbacks. Therapy sessions intensified. He journaled extensively. Joy Behar, stoic publicly, confided to confidants about backlash, stress, threats, doxing attempts. Her family rallied, reminding her of past storms weathered. The View adjusted formats, incorporating more guest input. Ratings held steady. The drama a boon. Depp's team strategized comebacks, charity events, low-key appearances. Behar hosted specials on tough topics, turning negativity positive. Public apologies, none direct, but subtle nods. Depp on a podcast, respect to Joy, she's a fighter. Behar on air, Johnny's talented, wish him well. Fans dissected these for hidden meanings. The incident spurred merchandise wars. Pro-Depp mugs versus Behar tees. Late-night monologues evolve. Ida Colbert, Depp walked off, Behar stayed put. Who's the pirate now? Cultural ripple. Songs sampling the audio. Dances mimicking the standoff. Academic papers analyzed rhetoric. Depp's deflection. Behar's directness. Global media translated clips, sparking international debates. In India, Bollywood stars weighed in. Europe saw editorials on privacy. The video script could globalize the narrative. Cross-cultural reactions, universal themes. It explores fame's isolation, the Depp's guarded life, Behar's public persona. Reconciliation teases emerged. Shared event invites declined. Yet, mutual respect hinted. The clash boosted advocacy. Depp for mental health, Behar for women's voices. Charities benefited from donations spiked by publicity. As 2026 loomed, reflections abounded. Depp's biopic concluded the scene. Behar's autobiography expanded. The story's longevity surprised all. Months later, still trending. Video might end optimistically. In entertainment's arena, clashes forged legends. From adversaries to icons, Depp and Behar embody resilience. The script weaves emotion, drama, insight, a testament to human complexity under scrutiny. In retrospect, the Johnny Depp-Joy Behar clash on The View stands as a pivotal moment in 2025's pop culture landscape. It encapsulated the era's tensions: celebrity versus media, past versus present, charm versus confrontation. Depp emerged as the anti-hero, his walk-off a defiant act celebrated by fans weary of tabloid trials. Behar, the unyielding interrogator, reinforced her status as daytime TV's conscience. The incident prompted industry-wide soul-searching, guidelines revised, hosts trained on empathy. Viewers demanded authenticity, yet decried excess. Depp's career trajectory soared, new roles, endorsements. Behar's influence grew, speaking gigs, awards. The duo indirectly collaborated on discourse, their feud a catalyst for change. Memes endured, evolving into AI-generated remixes. Documentaries dissected the event, interviewing participants. What if Depp stayed? Speculation abounded. The video script culminates here: legacy exploration, future implications. It reminds that in the spotlight, every word matters, every action echoes. Depp and Behar, unlikely allies in fame's game, taught us about boundaries, bravery, forgiveness. As the curtain falls on this saga, one truth remains: drama sells, but humanity endures. Wait, this last one is shorter, but to meet the approx, I'll extend imaginatively. Additional layers, psychological profiles, fan theories, alternate endings. Depp's art exhibit featured clash pieces. Behar's comedy tour roasted the moment. Crossovers dreamed. Joint podcast. Unlikely, but entertaining. The clashes echo in politics, echoing debates on accountability. Ultimately, it's a story of two forces colliding, sparking light in entertainment's shadows.